A very good afternoon to you guys. शायरी किस किस को पसंद है? एक शायरी से शुरुआत की जाए. रुक जाओ यार, शांत हो जाओ. सबका नंबर आएगा. मैं अकेला ही चलाता गालिब है मंजिल मगर मैं अकेला ही चलाता गालिब है मंजिल मगर लोग आते गए और कारवा बनता गया. मेरी नहीं है, गालिब की है यार. Guys, first of all, thank you so much. I would like to thank Professor Madan that he has invited me here to take a wonderful session with you guys. And honestly speaking, it's always nice to come back again to my school days. By the way, I did my schooling from St. Thomas's, Dehradun. I'm your Mr. Chairman's junior. He is our alumni. So we share the same school. I did my schooling from Dehradun, and then I got selected for Merchant Navy. And in 2002, I started sailing when I was just 17. I left my house when I was 17. And I became one of the youngest captains of India. By 27, I was already a captain. I was in command of vessels. I have sailed on all kinds of ships that you can ever imagine. I have sailed on containers. I have sailed on bulk carriers. I have sailed on VLCCs, ULCCs, and including biggest ships in the world. Clock carriers, chemical, crude oil tankers, product tankers. But the thing was that I was not happy, I was not satisfied. By the time I was 32, I realized that it is high time I need to quit sailing. How many of you actually wanted to join Merchant Navy at some point of your life? One. Just एक को जाना था Merchant Navy में, बाकी किसी को नहीं जाना था. 2, 3. That's it. Nobody wanted to join shipping, right? Nobody? In our time, there were only two professions which were available. One, shipping. Second, army, National Defense Academy. I got selected for both. So I decided I will join Merchant Navy. You know why? Because I like traveling. I like going across the ocean, traveling, meeting new people, interacting, and the salaries were definitely high during our time. Salaries, definitely, a big factor. However, during that period of time, I realized that there is something which was missing. I might be thinking that I am a captain and I am commanding the ship, I am commanding the vessel, but there were people ashore who were actually telling me exactly what to do, when to do, and why to do. I was not in command of my ship. I used to get a call early in the morning, I used to get an email telling me, Captain, please divert the ship to Rio de Janeiro. Please load the cargo of 50,000 tons of wheat, head towards Durban, take a bunker of, let's say, 1,000 metric tons of crude oil, and then head for Fujairah, take another set of bunker, and then discharge a cargo in Chittagong. Everything and anything was being guided and told. So I was shocked and surprised, like, who are these people who are so knowledgeable, who are so talented that they are actually telling me what to do. So with this thing, I quit sailing in 2016, and then I went to Cardiff to pursue my program in commercial shipping operations, and that is why I'm here, to take you to the entirely new world which you might not be aware about, which you not be having an idea about what shipping exactly is. Merchant Navy is just a tip of an iceberg. It's just a tip that you see. That is just 1/10 of what you're seeing. 90% is hidden inside the water. That is what we call commercial shipping operation. So I went to Cardiff University, one of the most prestigious universities globally. It is among the top 100 universities in the world. It's a Russell Group college and just 7-star university. And you know why I went there? Because we never had any college in India to do these programs. In fact, now also, throughout the world, there are only 4 colleges who offer these kind of programs. These are such specialized programs. And if you do these kind of programs, you imagine what kind of salaries and what kind of job you'll be getting. So, I got placed in Baltic Exchange. Anybody heard about Baltic Exchange? Anyone? Baltic Exchange is like Bombay Stock Exchange or New York Exchange. It is Makkah of shipping. Any shipping, any ship in the world is controlled from Baltic Exchange. The biggest owners, charterers, traders, buyers, sellers, they sit in Baltic Exchange. And that is where I got placed. I got a job and I was working there in a good capacity. But this thought always crept in my mind that what is the problem? Why we don't have these kind of programs in India? Leaving my PR behind, leaving my citizenship behind, I came back to India in my very own state of Uttarakhand. So I'm a pioneer of commercial shipping operations in India. I brought this thing in India. Nobody thought that we can have a program like this in India, and it's been like 5 years. We have introduced these programs which are known as, all of you have got mobile, right? Yes. Mobile? Write ship brokering and chartering. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Google out ship brokering and chartering. You'll be shocked and surprised that what kind of field and what kind of profession I'm talking about. And I'll be extracting those answers from you guys. You'll be answering to those questions, whatever I'll be telling you. This is ship brokering and chartering. A very glamorous field, but a very, very hidden field. Not many people are not aware about it. Why? Because I'm a little critical person. I talk straight. That's why lot many people don't like me. But हम चार लोग ऐसे ही होते हैं यार. लोगों को पसंद आता तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं तो thank you so much. The door is there. So it's always like that. But we talk straight. The fact is that it has been kept hidden because of one very reason, that people do not want you to explore the horizons. They do not want you to touch the offing and find a new career path. सबने सिखाया बीटेक कर लो यार, सबने बोला एमबीए कर लो, सबने बोला बीबीए कर लो, किसी ने ये क्यों नहीं बोला शिप ब्रोकरिंग एंड चार्टरिंग ऑपरेशंस में अपना करियर बनाओ? Nobody has thought about it. Why? I'm very grateful to Mr. Madan that he has called me here, because DBS is doing a fantastic job on introducing new programs. That's what we are doing. When I went to Cardiff, you won't believe, in my class I had all Goras, all Greeks, all British, not a single Indian. And I was shocked. Because they said nobody can afford this program. मुझे ही पता है मैंने कैसे afford करा है. But they said nobody can afford this program, plus nobody is aware about these programs. My specialization is in maritime law. I am one of the rare maritime lawyers of India. Are high. How many of you know about this? Any of you have got relatives in merchant navy? Your brother, sister, father, mother, uncle. Very good. How much salary he must be getting? He must be captain or chief engineer, something like that. He will never tell his salary. Very good. Good thing. I'll tell you the salary. I will reveal the secrets. Okay, when I was a third mate in 2007, I was getting $3,500, which was very high in 2007, $3,500. Captain salary, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, right? That's what we get. Commercial shipping guys, the beginners, they start 10 times more than what captain gets. Surprising fact? Okay, another thing, Google it out. Salary of a ship broker. Please Google it out. I am revealing a new world to you. Nobody told me this. But then when we found out, it was something which everybody need to be aware about. It is something which is very surprising. And you know why salaries are high? Because there are no people to be recruited. In India, we do not have colleges like this who can actually provide these kind of courses. Recruitment kahan se karenge? This is the only profession where vacancies are more, we don't have candidates. Kitna mila hai salary? This is the executive, just starting, who just come out of the college. My friends in Singapore with 2 to 3 years of experience, they are earning around $2 to $3 million a year. This is the salary in shipping, commercial shipping operations. What are the, I'm not, these are the slides. I'm just going through because honestly speaking, whatever I'll be speaking, it's just coming out of those slides. So, how to make a career in commercial operations? First of all, you should be aware about what shipping is. There are two kinds of shipping. One is technical shipping, one is commercial shipping. Technical shipping is pure merchant navy. Captain, chief engineer, deck officers, engine officers. So there are two parts of it. For that, you need to go on ship, you need to sail, you need to clear your exams, you need to become an officer, blah, 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 blah. And then you become a captain, and then you're captain for the whole life, and then you're stuck for that. Another thing is commercial shipping operations where you do either your undergraduation in commercial operations, maritime business management, maritime logistics and port management, these kind of programs, or you do your PGDM in maritime logistics, port management, maritime business management, or your MBA, and then you get selected, you get basically placed in shipping companies, brokering and chartering companies, and you work with either the ship owners. Ship owners are the one who own the ship. Charterers are the one who own the cargo. Traders like Adani, Reliance, Bagadia Brothers, Agarwal Coal, they are the ones. And if you talk about Australian oil, Cargill, Tor Commodities, and Manimal, like Starbucks, they are one of the biggest owners. So you work with these kind of companies. How do I get a job in commercial shipping? Honestly speaking, guys, the doors are closed. I'll be very, very honest with you. With regular degrees, with regular whatever undergraduate, postgraduate program, they will not. They will not. They will ask first, have you done anything in maritime? Maritime has nothing to do with merchant navy. Let me make it very clear. It has got nothing to do with merchant navy. It is just a tag which is associated. Maritime primarily represents basically transportation of goods via sea or ocean from one place to another. Anybody can tell how many merchant vessels are there in the world? Merchant vessels. How many merchant ships are there in the world? Just a wild guess. How many? 200? Nah. 58,715 merchant vessels are plying globally. And for one ship who has got 18 people on board, we have got 150 people ashore navigating that ship. 150 people for one ship. That is a kind of jobs and placements and salaries that are in commercial operations. You start with the executive level, you get promoted, you become basically a chartering manager, then you get promoted, you become a field manager, fleet manager, then you get promoted, you become GM, then maybe VP, president, chairman. This is how you get promoted in commercial operations. And you get an opportunity to travel around the globe. You will never ever see the ship in your life. Let me make it very clear. She is a senior vice president of a leading shipping company. I brought her intentionally here. She has got 15 years of experience in commercial shipping operations. She's a broker and charterer. She's a hardcore broker. And she has never seen a ship in her life. So this is the surprising thing. So there is a shortage of girls in this field because, honestly speaking, companies, they need girls. And in fact, with the new logistics policy introduced by PM Modi himself and Maritime Vision 2030, there's an investment of 2,200 crores in maritime education and maritime field and transportation, where they are promoting jobs, they are promoting education, they are promoting training. Because the idea is very simple. This is one field which is being left unexplored. Nobody thought that you can make a career, but now we have got, you know how many shipping companies we have in India? 10,000 shipping companies are there in India. Just imagine how many jobs and how many vacancies are there. And surprisingly, the students, the candidates are booked well in advance. It's a pre-placements offer which is given to candidates because the only limited number of candidates are coming out and they need specialized people who can work for them from day one. It doesn't make any difference whether you're working in Gurgaon or whether you're working in Germany, whether you're working in Rotterdam or whether you're working in Tokyo. You just need a laptop, you just need a mobile, you just need a good internet connection. I'm in Dehradun and I'm commanding 3 vessels from here. My ships are running, I was just communicating with the captain only. Why do I have to go anywhere else? No. You don't have to travel anywhere. Why? Because now everything is connected through this. That is the amazing thing about this field. There might be a very good reason for me to quit such a fantastic, well-paying job, such a glamorous job, because I knew that if somebody is paying captain 15 to 20,000 USD, then how much that person is earning. You know who are these people? They're chartering managers who are sitting in Dubai and Singapore. So this is the kind of profession and this is the kind of field we are talking about. Now a lot of people, they come to me and ask me, sir, I want to join Merchant Navy. Good, join. It's a nice field, it's a nice field. But how many of you have got PCM? 50% people are eliminated. How many people have got 70% marks in PCM? Another 25% eliminated. How many have got 70% in English? Another 10% eliminated. How many have you have cleared IMU CET All India level exam? Another 10% eliminated. How many have you got sponsored by a company? Maybe 5%. So by the end, if 100 are coming to me for joining Merchant Navy, only 5 or 10 are eligible. What will the remaining people do? Are the doors closed? No. Commercial shipping is something that opens that door for you. Irrespective of whether you belong to arts background, commerce, humanities, science, irrespective of that, company takes those candidates who have got an experience, knowledge, training in commercial shipping operations. What does those modules include? The modules include ship brokering, vessel operations, port management, port agency operations, maritime law, arbitration, trading, buying, selling. Basically, if I have to carry 75,000 tons of coal from Adani mines in Gladstone to Visakhapatnam, I need to know I have to hire a Panamax vessel of 78,000 ton which can cross Great Barrier Reef and which can bunker in Singapore, and then it can have the draft limit and then it can head for Visakhapatnam. This is what you need to be trained with. And you don't need to be a rocket scientist to join commercial operation. You just need to have a thing known as common sense. That's it. That's what is needed in shipping. Nothing else. Smart candidate, please join NASA. Please join ISRO. Smart candidate we don't need. We just need somebody with common sense who knows that 1 plus 1 is 2, not 1 plus 1 is 11. That's what kind of candidates are needed in this field. What is the next plan of action? Next plan of action is that now we are collaborating with colleges, we are collaborating with universities, both in India and abroad. We have already signed MOUs with Rushmore Business School, Mauritius, Regional Maritime University, Ghana, University of Plymouth, London, and Southampton Solent University, London, where we are developing these programs and we have introduced incubation center. You'll be surprised to know we have got 3 shipping companies in Dehradun. 3 shipping companies operating out of Dehradun. Nobody thought about this 5 years back that we can have shipping companies. And they are leading shipping companies. I won't take their name, otherwise second day I'll find all of your resume in that company. But they have a lot of vacancies. Plus, the best part is that they are looking for somebody who have got zilch to make a career in maritime operations, somebody who want to advance this path, and someone who really want to earn good money and retire at a very, very early age. You know, as per a Financial Times report, maritime professionals are among the top 10 highly paid individuals in the world, and they are not merchant navy, they are commercial guys. They are chartering managers, they are VPs of a company in commercial shipping, as per the Financial Times. And maritime shipping, commercial operations are responsible for 15% of the world's GDP. Everybody has seen that movie, Avengers, what was that? Endgame. Everybody has seen Thanos. What was the specialty of Thanos? No, not Thor, Thanos. What was that? With a click of his finger, half of the world was wiped off, right? Shipping is that Thanos. As per the UNESCO's report, if shipping comes to a halt for a week, 50% of the world's population will be wiped off. They will die of hunger. This is how important is maritime trade and maritime operation. And Mr. Agrawal is perfectly right that everybody came to a standstill, everybody came to a stop except shipping. ट्रेनें बंद हो गई, ट्रक बंद हो गए, बसें बंद हो गई, टेम्पो बंद हो गए, ऑटो बंद हो गए. कमाल है यार, हम लोग को हमेशा कॉल आती थी जहाज चलाना है. Ship cannot stop. If ship stops, everything will crumble down. पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है. सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर में भी कभी ट्रेनें स्टॉप नहीं हुई थी. For the first time, trains also were stopped. Shipping. In fact, you won't believe, the brokers made most money during this COVID time. We had got 200% increase in placements and recruitment during the COVID time. Back industry collapsed. This was the only industry we rose up because they needed brokers. The brokers who were making around $10,000, $20,000 an hour, they were making $60,000 an hour with one fixtures during the COVID time. And now with the Maritime Vision 2030 and the National Logistics Policy, India is seeing a boom in commercial operations. Recently, we had Gujarat Maritime Cluster coming to Dehradun. Gujarat Maritime Cluster is PM Modi's dream project. They have collaborated with us in Dehradun and they have started the incubator center. Any shipping companies registering in Gift City, Gujarat, will hire their candidates from Dehradun, from our place. That is something which nobody knew about it. Guys, please Google out as much as possible. Ship brokering, ship chartering, vessel operation, jobs, naukri, everything, salaries, increment, positions, promotions in commercial shipping operation, brokering and chartering. A new world will open up to you. Ending my session with a note. उद्यमे सिद्धंति कार्याणि न मनोरथे, उद्यमे सिद्धंति कार्याणि न मनोरथे, न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रवेशन्ति मुखे मृगा. शायरी नहीं है, श्लोक है यार. So guys, it means if you will sit, you will think that an opportunity will come at your door, it will knock, it will pick you up. Sorry, you are wrong. Nothing gonna change, nothing gonna happen. You have to wake up to the reality, to the new world. Something which is coming up, something which is changing. We have now introduced AI in shipping. First time in the world, we have introduced AI in shipping, which is coming up in 2 years. हमने already introduce कर दिया है. Because 2 साल में तो AI आना ही आना है. अब पूरे जहाज AI से चल रहे हैं. That's what we have introduced. The latest platform, high-tech platform in shipping is being developed in Dehradun. Did you ever knew about this? That is the thing which you have to be aware about. And this field is open to everybody from any field. Finance, HR, shipping, logistics, सबके लिए दरवाजे खुले हैं. So the idea is that, but you should be well aware about what I'll be doing there. And let me be very, very honest with you, it is a struggling job. Why? Because initial days, since you do not have any experience, companies will groom you, companies will rig you badly. But 6 months down the line, you will find that now, since I've settled down, then your curve will go like this. So, idea is very simple. Get out of your box, think differently. और जैसे मैंने स्टार्टिंग में बोला था, मैं अकेला ही चला था. Adopt a different path. कुछ नया करिए. अगर मैंने ये नहीं सोचा होता कुछ नया करना है, I have to do something differently, something new, I wouldn't have never returned to India. लोगों को क्या चाहिए यार? ब्रिटिश सिटीजनशिप मिल गई, अच्छा एंजॉय कर रहे अपनी लाइफ, अच्छी सैलरीज हैं. बट आई थॉट डिफरेंटली. लेट्स डू समथिंग डिफरेंट, लेट्स डू समथिंग न्यू, समथिंग वेयर यू विल लीड द क्राउड रादर देन यू बीइंग द क्राउड. द चॉइस इज योर्स.
So my question to you would be that being a first year, what is the first step which we can take regarding this solution?
We have a lot of certification program. We are introducing it with DBS. We are already collaborating with them. So you can join these programs. You can do a certification because see, there is no point since you are doing your MBA to repeat your PGDM or repeat your MBA. There is no point. So we are now collaborating with DBS. So you can join the certification program. by the time you're through with your MBA, you're already placed. That's the best part because companies will hire you. They will book you in advance. That's what companies do. So, always think that what are you doing differently from your friend? आपने ऐसा क्या चीज करी है जिसकी वजह से आपकी जॉब लगेगी और आपके फ्रेंड की नहीं लगेगी? आपको सोचना बहुत जरूरी है. Your CV should reflect something. First, what company needs, and something what makes it different from somebody else's CV. Without any offenses against any courses, anyone, BBA सब कर रहे हैं, सबके डिग्री BBA की मिलेगी. MBA सब कर रहे हैं, BTech सब कर रहे हैं, MTech सब कर रहे हैं. आप में ऐसी क्या खास बात है कि कंपनी आपको हायर करे? So that is a professional qualification which now PM Modi is promoting. National Education Policy में आया क्या है? Professional programs को अब इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है. This is what the whole progress is. क्यों सर्टिफिकेशंस को, PGDMs को इतना फोकस किया जा रहा है कि do something that industry needs, not what you need. 20 साल पहले अगर मेरे पापा ने इंजीनियरिंग करी थी तो अच्छा था, 20 साल पहले नौकरियां थी. अब वो इंजीनियरिंग नहीं रह गई. Companies now, they need something different. They need somebody who has got a different potential and somebody who has done something that company needs you. Pirates. So I was in Hormuz, not Hormuz, sorry, Gulf, in Somalian Gulf. So that was the time I was attacked with pirates. So they fired one bazooka. It escaped and then we called the US Coast Guards. They came, the choppers were all over the place. So अभी लुटेरे आ रही है ना, एक लुटेरे सीरीज आ रखी है. हाँ तो ऐसे ही कुछ हुआ था पर इतने कम नहीं होते, जहाज पे बहुत लोग होते हैं. ठीक है.
So I have two questions are there. So in the beginning, how many times is able to spend in the water this kind of the profession, ship roping and this various people stay in the water. And the next question is, we talk about that there are 3 companies are there shipping companies. And is it after you accomplish or then they form? Like your own company is talking about, like, but our average from the sea route, then there is a away. So how it has planned and how it has implemented those who successfully done it.
A broker or a chartering manager, if I'm right, if I heard right, how much time he has to dedicate to sea? He has to go and see? Not a single day. As I have told, a broker or a chartering manager or a vessel operator will never see the sea in his life. Never. You don't have to go to sea. You just need to have a knowledge about maritime business, shipping logistics, maritime logistics, ports. And then you do everything and anything from ashore. You do not have to go anywhere. I hope I'm able to answer to the question. Second thing, yes, I'm the one who's responsible for bringing these companies to Dehradun. Please do not operate from Bangalore. Come to Dehradun. I will give you a place. I will give you a premises. I will give you best of the employees. I will give you best of the people. And they started the operations from Dehradun. And in fact, in a week or so, Neha and me will start traveling to different countries, inviting shipping companies to open their offices in Dehradun. In fact, we are in touch with government of Uttarakhand also, that now we want to make Uttarakhand as a maritime hub, maritime shipping center Uttarakhand. That's what we are trying to do. You know why? मैं बहुत लालची इंसान हूँ यार. मैं पहाड़ी हूँ, मैं देहरादून का ही हूँ. So I want everything to come to Dehradun. Shocking and surprisingly, Gujarat Maritime Cluster is coming to Dehradun to start their operations and to collaborate and to sign an MOU with us. Just imagine to what extent we have gone from where we have started. In 2018, when I came back to India, to Dehradun, I never thought we'll go so far. But shipping companies, they're very, very good with this. They are collaborating with us. In fact, they are very much happy that yes, we would want our operations, we will want students from tier 3 cities so that shipping can be taken to the next level. Right? So, I hope I was able to answer to your question. Thank you, sir. Okay, guys, thank you so much. It was lovely taking a session with you guys.